What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. You have just watched the third episode of Unfaithful. If you have been following this series, it's getting pretty intense between the married couple, Buck and Stasis. So, as you can see, Buck has been eyeing on this girl since the very first episode in the burger restaurant, Miss Natasha. And they linked up, not necessarily linked up, but it was just a coincidence that they both were at the Elegance nightclub. And Buck did not hesitate to talk to her and get to know her more. And while all of that was going on behind the scenes, Stacy's best friend Frika was there and she witnessed Buck being very flirtatious with Natasha. And that is what caused this intense drama between Buck and Stacy. So their marriage is on the edge now. So Buck has stepped out on Stasis and paid Natasha a visit to decompress, and he needed a listening ear. He was stressed out, upset, and he just wanted a friend to hear him out. And obviously, Natasha is more than just a friend. He actually have feelings for this girl. However, he still have deep feelings for Stasis. So he's kind of like playing both of these women, but at the end of the day, he's married and he's going to choose Stasis. But let's see how this gameplay unfolds. I mean, he came over, she gave him a nice back rub, and I'm pretty sure that had helped him calm down from the anger that he had earlier. And of course, they both are enjoying each other's company. I want to share some other information that occurred in this game that you will not see in this video. But the night that they shared, which was their first encounter in a bedroom together, Natasha is a psychopath. She has been stalking Buck, calling him and texting him nonstop. It drove me insane. I'm like, oh my God, is Buck really that good in the bedroom? Why is she calling him 10, 15 times a day? You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at him. He's thinking about having a baby. Speaking of that, I want to talk about the urges between these two. These two have some insane urges for one another. Buck wants to have a baby with Natasha outside of his marriage, and Natasha wants to suggest to Buck getting a divorce so she can have him to herself. I don't know how this is going to play out, but I know Buck have deep feelings for Stasis. And oh, how cute. Buck had suggested these two to become true loves, and Natasha agreed to it. And Natasha is now thinking about a wedding date with Buck. I don't know when that's going to happen, ma'am, because he's still married. So I want to talk about this interaction in a romance category to become partners. I've been playing with this interaction with these two for a few days, and they both seem to reject each other every single time, even as true loves, as you can see. Natasha's like, sorry, no, I'm good. Maybe she's in her feelings. You're still married to this girl, and I'm not about to become nothing significantly serious with you until you divorce your wife. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And Buck seemed like he wants to have his cake and eat it too. But sorry, Buck, that's not gonna happen. Natasha is smart. And I'm proud of Natasha. She's not like these other girls out here who just want to settle and be girlfriend number two or be the side piece. No, she kept it real. You leave your wife and make me, then I could be your main chick. Then we could be something serious. So I just tried the interaction, which is her urge to suggest a divorce. And Bug did not like that. He said that is too much. Oh my God. I was not expecting that, especially with him and Stacy's relationship status. I was expecting him to take that advice, but obviously he like, no, uh-uh. But I still don't understand how in the hell he wants to have a baby with someone outside of his wife. They don't even have children together. Like, come on, Bug, make it make sense. Let me see how he's feeling right now. He's feeling very love struck thanks to Natasha's physical and emotional affection towards him. Okay, check this out. He's feeling joyful. From being asked for a divorce, you wavered for a moment, but chose to protect your family. Even if it's love, your sense of duty feels stronger now. Wow, that is pretty awesome. So even though him and Stasis is having a lot of turmoil in their marriage, he still chooses her. And he refused to divorce his wife right now. He wants to work it out. So, uh, Miss Natasha urge really was not fulfilled. He is still considering staying with his wife. That is pretty cool. I never experienced that in this game, period. That is a first for me. And that is pretty awesome. I love how that played out. Definitely adds a lot of realism to the game. So let's see how Miss Natasha is feeling. She's feeling a little struck as well. Definitely a lot of physical and emotional affection from Buck that got her feeling really, really good. And oh, check this out. She's feeling anxious. It'll be good for you. From fulfilling an urge, you told him to get a divorce and be with you. You don't know how it'll turn out, but you really hope things go the way you want. I would be anxious too, especially with that reaction that Buck gave you, Natasha. I don't know. But it looks like she's confident and content in their current status as far as being friends with benefits. Oh, check this out. She is feeling sad due to an anxious determination from asking for a divorce. You said it to protect the love you have, but your partner's expression won't leave your thoughts. You're scared this might be the end. As you should be, Natasha. You're suggesting to a married man that you just met to get a divorce to be with you. Have you lost your mind? You should be enjoying the moment, going with the flow. You are a side piece, and that's where these side pieces go wrong. They get caught up in their feelings and then try to destroy a happy home, but then be upset when the man choose not to leave their current situation for them. But Natasha is determined. I'm telling you guys, as soon as Buck leaves her home, she is going to text and call this man nonstop. I wouldn't even be surprised if she started doing pop ups at his home. But this girl is either going to get her feelings hurt or she's going to cause even more drama between Buck and Stasis. So I gave these two some privacy to share a moment before I send Buck home. Natasha is feeling real good. She is hooked on Buck, and she have all these mixed emotions about him or her being together and him leaving his wife. I really don't know how this gameplay is going to go, but I'm so looking forward to it. I don't really have a plan. I just play and see what happens. Okay, so Buck and Natasha are done with being intimate with one another, and Natasha is feeling so anxious about what Buck is going to do with his wife. This woman wants this man to herself. I don't know what he be doing to her when they become intimate in that department because her emotions are all about Buck, okay? But she refused to become anything serious with him until he makes that move and leaves stasis. So I get it. I see why you're anxious and I see why your emotions are all over the place because you want this man, but you know you can't have him because he's tied to someone else. I get it, Natasha. I get it. But you just have to be patient and see how things turn out. And I really don't know how things are going to turn out. Buck have deep feelings for both of these women, but I know he wants to work that marriage out, and I'm going to do my best to see if I can fix their marriage. But as for now, Natasha is just a piece of meat that Buck enjoys for a time being when he's upset, depressed, stressed out, or angry with Stasis. But at the end of the day, he's going to go home to his wife. I'm really rooting for Buck and Stasis. I want their marriage repaired. I want them happy. I want them to have children together and grow old together. But this game is so unpredictable. I don't know what's going to happen the next day. One minute everybody is happy, the next day everybody is mad and ready to not see each other anymore. So I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so Buck and Natasha are saying their goodbyes. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. Buck has been gone all day, and I know Stasis is at home, probably ready to start another argument because he walked out that door and did not say anything about him leaving or going anywhere. Buck stepped out angry and has been gone ever since. So that is going to cause some turmoil between him and Stasis. But maybe, I'll have him come home and maybe they can have some wine or he cook her a meal to cheer her up or create some type of intimacy between them two. And I just had Natasha ask Buck for them to be partners, and he denied as well. What's his response? Sorry, I'm actually seeing someone. Wow. Well, Natasha, looks like you're just going to have to wait for Buck to be single if that ever happens because he is committed to Stasis right now. Sorry, boo. And that wraps up this session of Chapter 3, Unfaithful, the series and gameplay. I hope you all enjoy. Look forward to Chapter 4 in about a week or two. I am playing this as I go, so I don't have a plan. I just play and see how it turns out and go from there. If you have some ideas, why don't you leave some comments below? Maybe Buck and Stasis will work it out, or Natasha and Stasis get involved and have a lot of arguments or fights with one another, or Buck completely kicks Natasha out of his life and work on his marriage. We shall see what happens in the upcoming chapters.